holiday season comes around, we do come across a lot of promotions. And whilst we know that promotions does tempt us to spend, there are also promotions to benefit customers. One such promotion is the Al Baraka Bank Samsung Pay promotion hosted by Al Baraka Bank in partnership with Samsung. And this morning we have the Senior Manager Electronic and Transactional Banking at Al Baraka Bank, Asia Jamal, who will enlighten us on this promotion. Asia Kathri Jamal, Assalamu alaikum to you. Welcome to the program.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you so much for having me, Sister Julie.
Lovely to have you here. So I always like a good bargain, a good deal, a good promotion. I'm never sure whether it is in fact good or not. How would we know, Asia, that this deal regarding the Al Baraka Samsung Pay campaign that's being hosted during these holidays is truly, well worth it? Talk us through it. What is it that we can expect out of a deal like this?
So Al Baraka has launched Samsung Pay. That it's basically an application on your phone or your smart device. It is safe to use in terms of when you forget your card, you always have your phone with you. I'll give you a typical example for me. Is that I went out one day and I didn't carry my wallet because I was just going down the road and then realized I needed milk. So I stopped at the local grocery store and had my Samsung phone with me. So all I did was I just tapped my Samsung phone to process the transaction, which was so easy. So it's actually a secure way of shopping, and it takes away the inconvenience of carrying a wallet because you always have your phone with you. So it's the safe way. We also have a promotion where you can win up to 30,000 rand worth of prizes. So it's well worth your time to actually enter the competition. It will be great for everybody.
Okay, so for the benefit of our viewers and our listeners, of course, can you share the details of where one can view the information on Samsung Pay and also more details regarding the competition?
So you can always log on to our website. We've got information on Samsung Pay on the website. We've got social media posts where you can actually go and like and share, download Samsung Pay on your phone or your device, process one transaction, register for our mobile banking application, and then you stand in line to win a prize. So our prizes at the moment is 1,000 Rand cash into your Al Baraka transactional banking account, or you could win a Samsung Buds 2 Pro valued at 4,000 Rand. So these are good prices, something that you will be pleasantly surprised with during the festive season or the holiday season. Really good campaign that we're running at the moment.
Okay, that sounds marvelous. But what about people who want to enter, want to become a part of this wonderful promotion, but they don't deal with Al Baraka? They don't have an account with Al Baraka Bank.
So it's simple. Just visit one of our branches with your FICA documentation and ID, and you'll be able to open an account, and the consultants will actually take you through the Samsung Pay campaign as well.
Okay, so if I don't have an account with Al Baraka, I won't be able to be part of this promotion. I would need
Correct.
to go. I need to have an
Correct.
account, open an account.
Yes.
And are
It's
you saying,
exclusive, sorry, Marv, it's
yes,
exclusive to Al Baraka transactional banking customers.
okay, so it would be my interest then to go and open the account. Is it a
Correct.
speedy? Is it, because I always wonder about, oh my goodness me, I've got to go and open an account now with Al Baraka. I want to be part of this promotion. I may get lucky.
Yeah.
But then, the thing that would now put me off is perhaps the long queues, a gazillion forms to fill out, etc., etc.
If you have all your FICA documents on hand, it wouldn't be a long process at all. And a lot of people are actually, doing online banking. So we don't have long queues. You can come through, and one of our very competent and efficient consultants will be able to open the account for you. It's a seamless process, really, if you have all your documents
Okay.
on hand.
Okay, for other people watching us this morning, listening to us this morning, people like myself who are not very au fait with technology, etc. When you talk FICA documentation, you're really talking about your electricity bill over the past 3 months, your banking, a copy of a banking statement, copy of ID. Those documents is what you need to go in with.
100%, 100%, yes.
Okay. Now the all important question. We're in that time of year where, oh goodness me, there's going to be a hustler on every corner trying to
Yeah.
get you to part with your well-earned cash. For the benefit once again of the general public, so to speak. Um, what about safety tips whilst transacting? uh, Possibly even going shopping, or even, and this is a big one as well, online shopping. Lots of people have been scammed in that scenario as well. What are the tips you can share with us this morning, Arsia?
Sadly, there's lots of people that are taken in by very good deals. And if it's too good to be true, then it really, stay away from it. Online deals, make sure you don't click on links. People tend to click on links and then divulge all their credentials, like your banking credentials. And no bank will ever ask you for your OTP or for your PIN. So you don't divulge that information, no matter how convincing the person on the other side is. And these scamsters are extremely convincing. They actually get you to part with your money, and you don't even know it until you are thousands of rands in loss. So just make sure you don't click on links. You go on reputable, online stores to do your purchases. There are some lovely deals online, but be cautious. Don't use internet cafes. Use, trusted trusted Wi-Fi connections. So, when you're in a shopping mall and you see all these Wi-Fi connections coming up, and you tend to connect to them, please don't, because those are scamsters trying to get all your information from your phone. In terms of your shopping, where you go into a store, just make sure that when there's not somebody over your shoulder that's peeking to see your PIN. Most of the cards are now chipped cards, so you find that those cards are not counterfeited, but there is a tendency of you being mugged, your card stolen, and then money's gone. So just make
Absolutely.
sure that you have distance with the person behind you. They cannot peek and see your PIN when you are entering your PIN. When you're using ATMs, make sure you use nicely lit ATMs and ATMs that you are familiar with. So if you go and you see like suddenly there's extra lights flashing and so on, walk away. So make sure you know the ATM that you are using and that it is something that you are comfortable with.
Finally, Asia, we know that Al Baraka promotes consumer education during the July Savings Month. And we also know, Alhamdulillah, the consultants are always available to give advice when it comes to savings or investing. Give us a brief overview of the investment products offered by the bank in preparation for their children to actively save from day
Mhm.
one, inshallah.
So I am a very firm believer of teaching financial independence from a very, very young age. Al Baraka has wonderful products. It's got the monthly investment plan where you could actually save 100 Rand a month. And let's say you're wanting to go on holiday and you're wanting your kids to save money. Put money into the monthly investment plan, and you can save for a big ticket item, which is a good way of saving. The other is we have the iStar transactional banking account. It's used. The tool used to transact is a debit card. So the child can actually use their card to make transactions. You know, during Eid, I used to put money into my children's account, and I used to say, like, this is your money that you need to spend for Eid. So if you want a new shoe, it comes out of that money, and I'm not giving you more. It's amazing how suddenly they don't need a new shoe because you're teaching them independence and they will save the money for something that they really, really want. So, financial independence is very important, and teaching them from a very early age is our responsibility as parents. So, the monthly investment plan, you can save 100 Rand a month, and the iStart transactional banking account, where you can put monies in and you give the child the financial independence to use their card when they require.
Asia Catherine Jamal, lovely talking with you this morning. I learned a thing or two, I can tell you. Go well and stay safe over the holiday period. Obviously, Asia is Senior Manager Electronic and Transactional Banking at Al Baraka Bank. Thank you indeed. It was really a pleasure chatting with you. Go well. Keep us in your duas.
Jazakallah so much. Thank you for having me and remember me in your du'as. Assalamu
Ameen, Ameen.
alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. It is exactly 8:47. News and views right here on Salam Media. Don't forget, we will be going right up until 10 o'clock this morning. And on the top of the hour, we'll be joined by Zaid Jadwid, our news correspondent, bringing us the bulletin of the morning. Next up, we are going to be talking with Dr. Nasser Jaffer. He's a GP and he's going to be talking to us about something very important, something we don't apply our minds to, and that is highlighting the importance of fitness for Hajj, and I should imagine even Umrah, inshallah. So do stand by for that interview.